Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. I hope you're having a wonderful day today, just like I am. In this episode, we are going to start looking towards the villagers, so I think we're going to start by redoing the sugarcane real quick. So a few episodes ago, we made this sugarcane farm, and it's kind of an eyesore right now, so probably first priority is going to be to move this and then put a pretty cover on top of it. I've actually already dug out the space and gotten the materials together. It's going to look like a barn kind of like a place where you would store like tractors or other farm equipment that I don't know the name of. So that'll be the first thing that we work on. And then next, I want to start building the different workstations and stuff for the different villagers that we're going to have. So first off, we're going to look at the clerics. These guys give us redstone, and I've been trading with these guys a ton. That's why I have 67 levels. I've been getting as much redstone from them as I can. And we're going to build them a church. To me, these guys kind of like, I don't even know, like priests or something. Like holy dudes in their robes. So we're going to give them a church that they can all live in. And they'll have their workstations and stuff. And we can trade with them there. And then the last thing we're going to build is going to be a barracks to trade with the armor villagers and the weaponsmith and the toolsmith villagers. I've got all the materials here. The building will go right here. So I just want to get a ton of these buildings going and move a ton of villagers over from our breeder so we can start getting a ton of those useful trades. Sometime this episode also I want to check out Notion Monument just because we haven't seen one. And I mean, sponges are cool, I guess. Maybe kill a few guardians, get a little prismarine and all that good stuff. And also just find out where one is so that we can build a farm sometime in the future. But before we get into any of that, I've done a couple things between episodes. So I've, planned all those builds and got all the materials together. I built a tree over here. I don't know how much I like it. I think the island needed something, right? There's something missing over here, but it almost looks too cartoony. I'm not sure what it is. But I think the tree definitely has a spot. I'm just unsure of the shape still. It's supposed to be kind of like an oak tree. And I like how it looks up close. It's just from a distance. Something about it just looks a little cartoony. And then the last thing, I started preparing the storage system that we're going to have eventually. So this is stolen directly from Etho. He has his ender chest storage system. Basically, you have your shulker boxes, and they will each slot in the shulker box will have a stack of items, and then you'll have these hoppers and chests that'll refill it automatically. So if I'm out in the world and let's say I need some repeaters, I take half a stack of repeaters. Okay, we're coming back, we want to refill the shulker box. It'll fill automatically, right, from up here. That's how that works. Pretty simple, cool idea, but I need to get 12 stacks of every item that I want in the system. So that is proving really expensive and it's taking some time. And starting with the redstone box is maybe not the best choice, which is also why we really need this building for the cleric villagers to be built so that we can get a lot more redstone. But without further ado, we can actually just get right into rebuilding the sugarcane farm. So first and foremost, we are going to want to move this farm like 5-10 blocks to the left here, just so the outside building will actually like fit where we want it to. So I'll do that real quick. And just like that, we've got it moved over. It was super simple. Just copied it over, obviously. And now we have the fun job of covering this up. So when looking at farm buildings, oftentimes, especially for like a storage or like a garage kind of building, it'll have one big point in the middle and then two kind of slanted roofs on either side. And so that's kind of the look we're going for here. It'll be one point in the middle, right, on top of this, and then it'll be two like slanted edges on either side. And it'll kind of look like a garage in the middle. And it isn't just going to be a sugarcane farm. I want the two sides to act as a storage, right? Because right now we have like random chests everywhere. Like this is for all the honey from the honey farm. these are just full of, crops all the time and stuff. All this wool is sitting out here, right? So this will kind of act as a bit of a farm storage area and also as the point where the sugarcane farm actually is. So the palette we're going for is really similar to other builds in this area. There'll be a couple little cool things, particularly like a door thing that you'll see in a second. But again, we've got the stripped spruce wood, right? The mangrove, right? We use some bone blocks. Or there's bone blocks in here, and also the mushroom stems. I found that the bone blocks actually give kind of an interesting paneling feel. So, see these lines that are on the edges? It almost makes it look like side paneling on a house or something. Right? Adds a little bit of texture while keeping the same block. So we're going to use that in this. But then otherwise, very, very similar palette to pretty much everything we have over here. It is going to be a big building. I think it's going to be the biggest one we've built, maybe besides the farmer's house that acts as the crop farm over there. But hopefully it doesn't stand out too much. Part of the reason we had to move it over is just because it's going to be so wide. But yeah, without further ado, there's actually not much more to talk about. We can just get right into building this. We are all done. So I just finished putting the final touches on this building. I lit up the roof. I don't know if there's a better way to. So there's a couple pumpkins, but we will never see them up there. I also redid the inside, but before we get into that, so this is what I was talking about, how there's the normal roof up top, and then there's two little half roofs on each side. Just kind of looks like a farm building. At least the shape does. The color palette looks a little fancy, right, because of all the cords, but we use this trick up here with the bone blocks to kind of make it look like it's paneling. And then I think, yeah, over on the side we did the exact same thing over here. A few mushroom blocks just for a little bit of texturing. And we used the same palette as before. We used the deep slate and then the mangrove for the roof. And I really like this. It kind of looks like a garage on each side, but it's dark inside. And this little tripwire can act like a handle to open or close the garage. So it looks like we're storing some, some machinery in there or something. Which I actually, I really, really like that. It kind of looks like with the stairs that it's like a garage door opening or closing. And then on each side, I just replaced the floor so it kind of looks more industrial, right? Like a cement floor or whatever. On this side I'm storing all the wool, right? I've got the colors over here and underneath the chest just so, oh, we want orange wool. We know instantly. And then over here I've moved some chests. I think I'm just going to put like crops or like sugar cane over here, stuff like that. If we do farms with the animals or like have extra cactus, I'm just going to throw it over here. This will kind of be the storage for the entire agricultural district. But yeah, there really isn't that much more to say about this building. Pretty simple. It's pretty big. It's, like I was saying, I think it's the biggest building maybe besides that house. But I think it fits nicely. It's a little bright, but it's going to be surrounded by a ton of other buildings, so I think it'll be alright. I also planted a tree out here. Just there was like an awkward amount of space right here, so I just decided to put an azalea tree, get some different leaves in here. Breaks up all of the white of the building as well. And I continue the path this way. I also shaved this back just like a few blocks before the hill was like right on this building, so I just made it make a little bit more sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the sugarcane farm. And now I guess the storage for the agricultural business. Or agricultural business for the agricultural area. I think now we can actually begin preparations for checking out an ocean monument. So I'm going to get some stuff together and then we can get going. Alright, we've got everything together. That didn't take too long at all. Just a few potions. I accidentally made a ton of different kind of flight rockets, so whatever, ignore that, it's fine. So I'm pretty sure there's an ocean monument not too far this way, so let's just get going. And we are going to stop at every little ruin we can find like this. Oh, look at that. The shipwreck's like totally above the water. That's cool. I think I still need to get this armor trim as well, actually. Oh, my game is slow. Nice, okay. Got some armor trims and a buried treasure map, so we will definitely check that out. Over here, nothing too crazy. There's actually 3 chests in this one. Oh, nice. I mean, not that I really need any of this stuff, but I will take it. And we already have it. Okay, here we go. Let's check out this first. Oh, there are 2. Alright, another buried chest. Hopefully that shows a different one, but we'll see. Yeah, that is pretty nice. This is like 300 blocks away from where we spawned in. It is very nice. And we already got sponges. I'll get those after we lose mining fatigue, which we actually haven't gotten yet. Nice. This area is pretty easy with like the full netherite and potions. There it is. That's the first time I've gotten that. With the dolphin effect, it's actually kind of hard to navigate this area. Is this the big room? Oh yeah, here he is. This is the big guy. Alright. Quite a fight. Alright, that looks like the tail of the big guy over this way. Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, epic battle. Oh, did I already... I found the exit. Let's go back in and see if we can find a different path. Maybe all the way up? Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, cool. This place is defeated. I'm gonna wait like a minute and a half and then we can start looting this place. Alright, no more mining fatigue. And we will eventually make a farm out of this. I really love these blocks. I think this block here looks really nice with the copper. And then this, yeah, this darker one here. The dark prismarine I think looks really good in like Japanese inspired or like old Japanese style architecture. I think it looks really good with that kind of stuff. And with like the mangrove wood and the cherry trees now, so definitely want to get our hands on some of that eventually. But for now, I just kind of want the gold room and the sponges, if we can find them. Alright, well here's one sponge room. Also, I want to grab some of these lights just while we're here. I really like how these look as well. Oh, here we go. This should be the gold, right? Not the most valuable, but we will definitely take it. I care more about this prismarine stuff, quite honestly. No, there's a chance that was it. I only saw one like gold room and then one sponge room, so I'll keep looking until these potions run out, but that might actually be it for loot. Alright, our potions are running out right now. I could not find any more than the single sponge room and the one gold like the one gold room or whatever, so let's fly over to this island and get organized really quick. I believe I checked this out. Oh, maybe not. Another buried treasure. Okay. What we're gonna do is get organized over here search for the first buried treasure and then use a second map and see if we can find more. Alright, where is this? Oh! Are we right on top? Wait. I think it's just a map. I don't think it was a buried treasure map. I think, right? Wait, let me check out this other one. This isn't even the right one, but I will take this stuff. Is it this one? No, definitely not. Yeah, buried treasure map. Okay, that's weird. Alright, this one works. Oh, that looks funny. Alright, well, let's try and find this. Also, this big beach is really nice to find because we've had, like, no access to sand. So I'm probably going to absolutely decimate this area. Oh, it's under the gravel. Nice. Okay, here's some good stuff. Alright, nice. A couple diamonds, heart of the sea. A few more armor trims. I mean, TNT is nice. There's some okay stuff in here. Alright, we're going to leave some stuff that we don't really need. And I think I saw a village this way. So we'll see if they've got anything interesting real quick. This guy has 3 cauldrons. 4 cauldrons, just in case. Oh, look at this door. Nice. Not the most sturdy foundation, but yeah, none of these guys seem to have anything too interesting, so I just have to keep going. Yeah, they actually didn't have anything at all. I want to keep exploring this ocean, though. I'd like to find some more buried treasure. I'm pretty sure we did not have the coast armor trim before, so that is really nice, if nothing else. Another shipwreck. What have we got in here? Nice, another buried treasure. I mean, there's some okay stuff in there. Alright, let's see where this treasure chest takes us. Nice, some pretty good stuff again, actually. Some more diamonds, another heart of the sea, which, I mean, how good are conduits really? I don't know, but it's nice to have my guess at least. I'm pretty sure, I want to make a massive map really quick, because I'm pretty sure there's just a huge, like, ocean, and it's surrounded by land, and I think my spawn point was originally supposed to be in the water, but then it just moved me to close land. Some more ruins. Oh, another treasure chest. Okay. Hopefully there's something on this one. That might be the one we were just at. Alright, this is definitely the one we just got. Alright. I'm going to run back to base real quick and make, like, the biggest map that we can. And I'm going to start it somewhere in the ocean. Somewhere in the middle of the ocean, so we can get an idea of the structure of things out here. Okay, so I believe the way that we have to do this. Alright, so it's from minus 350 to 600-ish. Maybe we'll say 650, so that's 1,000. How big is it this way? So we'll want to be at 150Z. This is another ocean monument? It is, okay, well we found another ocean monument. That's cool. Okay, here's land. And it's at like, yeah, 1,200. Alright, so this side goes from 1,200 to minus 900. So we'll say the middle's like 300. Or no, that's not right. The middle's like 150. It's actually, the middle's going to be 150, 150. That's pretty easy. Right next to this ruined portal, actually. Alright, let's make a new map here. All ocean, big surprise. But then I believe with the cartography table, you can make this bigger, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is going to show what I want. Alright, we've got more maps and paper and a cartography table. I hope that I'll be able to show what I'm thinking is happening here. But I'm pretty sure this is essentially just a massive lake kind of. And it's surrounded by land on all sides. Alright, and now we are in the new map area. And now we can expand this a bunch. Okay, so this will be a new area. Boom. This should be the last one. Now we just gotta fill out all these maps. Okay, so I didn't completely fill out the maps, but you can get the idea of what I was saying. So we're right by, well, we're respawned in over there, but the home island. And these are 16 to 1, so this is huge, but it's just like one big massive lake. I'm pretty sure our spawn is like around here, so, right? Because right in the middle is around 0, 0. And I'm pretty sure because this was all like ocean, we had to spawn on the shore over here. But over here, I believe, is a warm ocean. So, which is that way. So we're actually going to get some brushes, and we're going to head that way and hopefully find a sniffer egg if we can find some warm ocean ruins. So that's the new plan. Pretty sure just over this way, yeah, you can start to see in the distance. This lighter color means it's warm ocean, I'm pretty sure. If we can find any ruins, then I believe we can find sniffer eggs. Because it has to be in suspicious sand. Okay, yeah, that just turned into a map, so. Not sure what that means. Oh, here we go, here's something. We might only have one structure, so we might not find anything, but worth a shot. Maybe it's a new shirt or something. Buried treasure map. Yeah, I kind of don't get these. It says buried treasure map, but then it just turns into a map. So I don't know, maybe because we've already explored this area or something. It's bugged. Well, unfortunately, in that entire ruin, there was only like 3 pieces of suspicious sand, so I got a couple sherds, but no sniffer eggs. Alright, well, the elytras are almost broken. Let's go back to base, fix them up by trading with some villagers, and then I want to find a warm ocean. I'm tired of not having a sniffer, especially after last episode, and then the ocean monument was so quick today, so let's try and find a sniffer for real this time. Alright, we've got everything together, nice and repaired, right? So this time we're going to use the nether, and we're going to go to a warm ocean very far away. Alright, we're dropping this portal here. This is most likely going to put us in an ocean, but that's fine. Or underground, I mean, because it's in the ocean. Oh, we spawn right by diamonds. That's cool. Oh, that creeper exposed more right here. Alright, well, 17 diamond ores, pretty good. Let's get to the surface, make a new portal, and then look for some warm ocean ruins. Alright, we are up at the surface now. And this is definitely a warm ocean, so that's great. Hopefully this connects to the one on the roof. It did not. Oh, that sucks. Well, we'll figure out a way to get home later then. An axe. Well, that's a new one. That wasn't in the trail ruins, at least, I guess. Oh, look at all this stuff. Seems like these warm ocean ones don't have nearly as much. Like there's maybe 5 suspicious sand per monument. Coal. Every time I see the coal, like coal's kind of rounded on the item. I think it's gonna be an egg. Oh, look at this underwater, under this shipwreck chest. Oh, is this it? Oh, finally. All right. There it is. Cool. Alright, well the bad news is we actually need 2 of them. So that we can make more, but that is cool. Finally get one. All right, and this is gonna be the second sniffer egg. So we can finally get out of here. We've got two. Let's check out this buried treasure chest real quick, and then we'll head back through the nether. There it is. Ooh, nice. Okay. That was the last rocket. I'm happy we made it. Alright, we are back and nice and organized. Gone ahead and put everything into these couple chests. Over here we have like the blocks. So a few building blocks that we'll be able to use, like this dark prismarine and stuff. And then over here we've got all the fishing poles, the coast armor trim, which is pretty good. 5 Heart of the Seas. I don't think I'll even use one of these ever, but nice to have them. A bunch of sherds, some diamonds, some pretty decent stuff. Nothing too crazy, but it was pretty fun going and checking out the ocean monument and all that stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot over here, our 2 sniffer eggs, which is probably what I'm most excited for. I do not know where they're going to go yet, but I just put them in here and I set them out so they're going to start to hatch. So it'll be cool. I'm sure we'll make a farm to get the flowers and stuff eventually, but it's just cool to kind of get a couple of these guys going. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just went, checked out the monument and a few Warm Ocean ruins. Got some decent loot. I'm going to get everything put away, and then we can turn our attention to the next 2 things that we're going to build. Alright, so everything's nice and put away, and I think we're ready to get going on the other buildings. I just wanted to show you these guys over here, totally grown up. I was AFK getting some gunpowder, and these guys grew up, and we already got a couple pitcher pods, so that's cool. I mean, I don't even know what to think of these guys. They're like, they're like dinosaurs or something. And the noises they make are really weird, but I kind of like them. Something about them's charming. Alright, I'm going to plant those there. I will probably forget about them. But that's cool. We'll get the new flowers. Alright, so over here we have all the materials together. We're going to build a cathedral for these guys, or more of a church. It's not going to be huge. I don't want anything over the top. It is going to be white and gray, so white like you see on a lot of churches and stuff, and then just a gray roof. Pretty simple. It's basically just going to be a box with big columns on the 4 corners. Pretty simple. I mean, all the materials are here, right? So pretty simple palette, but I think it'll just be a nice building to have over here, and we'll finally have a place that we can have all the clerics. And I think I'm just going to leave the front door open, let these guys roam around. I think they always return to their workstations eventually, so, you know, if we get a few of these guys walking around here in this area, you know, maybe walking by this, like, marketplace, I think that'd be cool, add a little life. And then the other building, all the materials over here, it's going to be like a barracks, right? So this is the color palette we're going for. A lot of the gray is for the floor, and then it'll just be like a wood roof, right? And like a fireplace in it and everything. Like a place a blacksmith would work. So yeah, they're both going to be pretty simple. I don't want to go too extravagant for our city here. It's still supposed to fit almost like a medieval feel. That's kind of what we're going for here. And we'll probably end up expanding this path, or at least making this central area bigger with this, with like these gray blocks here, like to make the path. But yeah, there's really not much more to say. We can actually just get right into building it. So let's start the time lapse. All right, and we are totally done with these buildings. We've got the church cathedral thing over here. This is full of guys. They were in the little box we had out there, and with all these workstations in here, they just moved themselves in. And I think they look really cool in here. They look like brothers or priests or something, monks, something like that. I've extended the path to connect into the church, and then I've expanded this like square area to be a little bit bigger and maybe start to build a road going off this way. And I have completely done the barracks here, so I'm very happy with how this looks. I think I'm just going to let all those villagers in there just walk around. There's moments where they'll just be walking through this area, or they'll go over and talk to these guys. So now we can get more diamond tools and armor whenever we need. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe if we go out, to explore Deep Dark or something, and we don't want to sacrifice our netherite armor, we can use the diamond armor that they provide. But it is always nice to have those guys. I decided to go with orange for the side here, just so it's something different. I didn't want like a ton of houses that look the exact same, or a ton of buildings that look the exact same. I'd say I'm pretty happy with it overall. It's a little basic, but if you think about it, these are like barracks dudes or warriors or something. They probably would want something simple and functional, so I like how it looks. Use a ton of campfires and trapdoors and all that. The inside, just a ton of their workstations, anvils, cauldrons, maybe some stuff they make, like some weapons, or the materials they use to do the anviling and all that, right? And maybe this is the fire they work over or something like that. But yeah, I really like how this looks. I think it has a really nice feel. I love how we have all these guys walking around, right? Or this priest will go and quote unquote shop when he's not doing holy stuff over here, right? And they all seem to go back to their workstations, even though there's not beds in there. I did use beds for the pews in here. So the priest guys definitely come back. The barracks guys all seem to hang around that area and occasionally walk over here. I haven't really seen too many of them get stranded. A few of them will wander into this like fenced area over here. But like that's whatever. Let's go ahead and get like an overarching view of the area. So this is how it's starting to feel. Having these tall buildings on either side is starting to make it feel more closed or more comfy in this area. It's starting to feel like an actual city. So I think that's really cool. Obviously, we've got a lot of things to go still, right? A ton of buildings to put up, a bunch of different villagers, right? For example, next episode, I think we're going to make a big library with all the librarian villagers so we can get all the enchanted books that we need. But this is a very, very nice start, and I like how it's starting to feel. But with that, we are pretty much out of time, actually. We got a ton done today, though. A lot of building. We redid the sugarcane farm over here. We got storage for the farming area and the sugarcane farm all set up with a nice exterior. We expanded the paths quite a bit. I totally forgot, but we explored the ocean monument and a bunch of buried treasure and all that. Built this cathedral, built the barracks. Got a ton of these villagers nice and trained up, so I would say we definitely had a lot of success today. As always, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And that's about it. Thanks. See ya.